Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with his. Well, it's not a bitch. It's kind of an unveiling of sorts. I'm feeling fairly comfortable with my new man cave here at my new house. It's still in what I call, primary stage, preliminary stage. I still need to get permanent carpet down here and more lighting and things of that nature. And I'll change things up as I want to and that sort of a thing. But it's close enough that I'm going to unveil it. So here we are, and this is compared to other people's that I've seen lately, like fan and Batsman fan and Lee Kirby Ditko and many of you others out there. This is very humble in comparison, but I'm happy with it, and it does what I need it to. So I've set this up similar to what I did with my old man cave at my other house, where I just love the layout of having my wall books here and making it kind of feel like a comic book store when you walk in here, and that was my goal with this. So I'm gonna go through this here and kind of it compared to my old man cave. This is probably almost two times as big. So I'm very, very happy. Now I can actually walk around in here and do some things. So let's get started here. And, when I start off here, you're going to see where I need the lighting is up in these corners up here. But this is kind of my Marvel area up here. But in that corner right up there, that's Daredevil #1 and #4, 7, first 131. First Frank Miller, first Electra. As far as Daredevil, I do own everything from volume 1 and 2 and 3 complete. So there's Avengers, first Rogue, Death of Thanos, first Kang, first Wonder Man, 1657, first Ultron, first Valkyrie. I just love that Neil Adams cover. For the Avengers, I own everything from 6 on. No, 7 on, excuse me. I need the issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think. I don't know, somewhere around there. There's Journey into Mystery, second Thor. I don't own the first. There's a first Enchantress, first Absorbing Man, first Destroyer, first Hercules. As far as Thor, the Journey into Mystery, I don't have a lot of it, but the Thor, I do have volumes 1 and 2 complete. There's first Dormammu and Clea. There's first Shield, Doctor Strange in his first solo magazine. For Doctor Strange, I do own that little short run in the After Strange Adventures, and then I do own volumes 1 and 2 also. 2 and 3 it would be technically, I guess. There's first Franklin Richards and Annihilus. The Doom Origin. There's Rama Tut. There's first Medusa, first Inhumans, first Black Bolt, first Galactus. The whole Galactus Silver Surfer trilogy there. For Fantastic Four, I do own everything from 31, I think it is, on until it ends. And then volumes 2 also, maybe 3 also. Yeah, I think I own volume 3 complete too. X-Men, there's #4, first #9, #10, 12 and 14, first Mimic, first Banshee. For X-Men, I do own everything. I'm missing 4 issues, I think. I'm missing 6, 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, 4 issues. There's #4. There's the first Dark Phoenix, first Alpha Flight, Kitty Pryde, first Gambit. There's Giant Size X-Men. Wolverine, the miniseries. For Wolverine, I own that miniseries, and I own volumes 2, 3, and 4 complete. There is New Mutants 98 and 87. I do own volumes 1 and 2 complete. NYX, I do own that complete series. First Shield, first Blade, Tomb of Dracula #1. I do own a complete Tomb of Dracula series. Werewolf by Night 32. I do own the complete Werewolf by Night series. There's Spotlight featuring the first Werewolf by Night, first Spider Woman, and then first Ghost Rider. I do own a complete Marvel Spotlight run. Ghost Rider #1, I do own a complete Series 1. I'm close to Series 2, finishing that. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, I do own that full run. Miss Marvel #1, I do have that complete series. Marvel Superheroes First Captain Marvel, I do own most of that, if not all of it. First Guardians of the Galaxy, first Warlock, I do own that complete Warlock series. G.I. Joe Special, G.I. Joe 155, I do own that complete series, Marvel series. Transformer 80, Star Wars 107. I think I need 4 issues to finish Star Wars. What of Venom? I do own a ton of the What Ifs. I do own a complete volumes 1 and 2, and then most of the one-offs. There's Marvel Team Up. I do own a complete Marvel Team Up and Marvel 2-in-1 volumes 1. Amazing Adventures, First Fury Beast. I do own an Amazing Adventures run, a complete one. Marvel Super Special, Iron Fist, or Marvel Premiere. I do own a complete Marvel Premiere run. Iron Fist the first Sabretooth. I do own a complete Iron Fist run. Luke Cage #1, I do own a complete Luke Cage, Power Man, and Iron Fist all the way up to 125. Astonishing Tales, first Deathlock, first George Perez, I do own that complete series. Creatures, first King Cole, Conan #1, close to getting to Conan, I need about 20 of those. First Falcon, Cap 100, I do own a complete series 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Cap. There's first Black Widow, first Hawkeye, first Sharon Carter, Iron Man #1, and 55 and 128. I do have a complete series 1 of Iron Man, and 2. I got a complete series 2. Astonishing Tales, I have everything from like 57 on, and then when it turns into the Hulk right there, I do own a complete series 2 and 3 of the Hulk. There's first full Wolverine, first Rocket, the McFarlane cover. Marvel feature, love the Defenders. That's one of my favorite teams. So I do have a complete Marvel feature as well as the Defenders run. Submariner #1 and 34. I do own a complete Submariner run. Silver Surfer 1, 3, and 4. I do own a complete Silver Surfer run. Spider-Man, first Mysterio, second Green Goblin, Molten Man, first Gwen Stacy, 33, which all of a sudden is getting some heat, first Rhino, 42, first full MJ, I think that is, first Shocker, 50, 100, 101, Death of Gwen Stacy, first Punisher, first Hobgoblin, does have the tats in it. 300. As far as Amazing Spider-Man, I own everything from 40 on, and I need 26 or 28 to finish Series 1. I do have a Series 2 complete. Web of Spider-Man #1, that is signed and numbered. And I do own a complete Web of Spider-Man. I do own a complete Spectacular Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man. There's Amazing Spider-Man 36. There's the Tron variant Amazing Spider-Man, which I do own the complete Tron variant set. My only Venom variant, Superior Spider-Foes. Venom Gold and Gambit Gold. The Pressman to X-Men 2. Is that 297? Yeah, 297. I do own all 4 Pressmans. My favorite Milo Manara cover. That's the 3-claw Wolverine variant. That and the Canadian. I got those both from Undisputed Frost, so thank you for that. Third print Hulk. The Del Auto Avengers Assemble. There's the M&M. There's some Deadpool stuff. There's that Iron Man Silver Surfer team up. Second, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four 26, Kamala Khan, Adam Hughes stuff. First Space Ghost, first Creatures of the Id is the first. I'm like Madman, jeez. First Elf Quest, first Underdog, first Goon. Goon number 1 is from the Albatross. I'm missing Avatar. There's bestsellers. Flaming Carrot, Milk and Cheese, first print, first Metal Men, Thunder Agents, Ant number 1. That's the RRP. There's that him cover to Thor. That one right there, some of you might next to the Thor and the Gen 13. That is actually the Euro to Spawn number. I call it number 5. Some people call it 9. It reprints 9 and 11 of Spawn. Stupidly, ridiculously priced. No, that's that cover side to the Rolling Stones. Got that from PGH Comic Expert. Rifleman, just picked that up not too long ago. Here is some of my treasury stuff. Love treasuries. I have close to 80 of them now. Some of my more favorite ones up here. I'm missing 4. If I could get 4 ones that I'm missing, I would be so happy, and I would probably do a treasury vid at that point, but we'll see. There's second print Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's the first Rocket Raccoon, first Star-Lord. These are all magazines here. There's the Kiss with the blood in it. First Man-Thing. That's the one with Mark Grunewald's Ashes in the Ink. Warrior for first Creepy. I, Lucifer, Empire Strikes Back, Super Special, American Splendor, The Punisher, Love and Rockets, Tick, The Biologic Show, first, first Milk and Cheese, Greed. Love that spectacular Spider-Man. Captain Britain number 1, Foom number 15, I believe that is. First Miss Marvel, first Captain Britain. Vampire Tales, which is the first Zatanna. There's New Mutants, and there's Man Kills, God Loves, Man Kills. Do own quite a bit of the Marvel graphic novels. We move over here. Here is kind of my video, just a very small fraction of my videos. I own close to 2,000, maybe 3,000 videos, but this is mostly all superheroes with the exception of some birthday presents and some stuff like that I just want to keep down here. But 95% of this is superhero stuff. These right here are, and down below here, are all my digest or pocket comics. I own close to about 100 of those, maybe. Then we move over to the DC wall here. Here's my Green Lantern stuff. There's first John Stewart, first Guy Gardner, the drug issue, 76, first Star Sapphire, first Sinestro, first Hector Hammond. As far as Green Lantern goes, I'm missing 1, 2, and 4, so I need 3 issues to finish that. There's the first Rogues Gallery, first Heat Wave, first Reverse Flash, first Silver Age Solomon Grundy, first oh my God, is that first Silver Age Justice Society, I think, in 129 there. Flash, I don't have a huge collection of Flash, but getting closer. Justice League. For Justice League, I own everything except issue number 1. And then I own almost everything through the New 52. I'm just missing a couple of issues of the New 52. All right. Super Friends number 1, World's Finest. I own everything. I have a pretty good run of World's Finest. I think I'm from 180 something until it ends in 300, and then quite a few below that. There's Lois Lane, the Switcheroo issue. There's the first Silver Age Catwoman, the iconic Neil Adams cover, first Dark Side, first Phantom Zone, origin of Lex Luthor, and the first time he's called Lex. Some Bizarro stuff. First Heat Vision. Third Supergirl. Here's my Legion of Superhero stuff. I love Legion of Superheroes. That's the second appearance of the Legion. I own almost everything from the Legion of Superheroes. I'm missing just a handful of issues to get to current. First Mon-El, first Power Girl, there's Supergirl number 1, first Livewire, There's my Superman Flash Race Quattro. There's 4 of them. There's the DC Comics Presents, The World's Finest, Flash, and then Superman. First Hawk and Dove. First Silver Age Spectre. First Silver Age Solomon Grundy. An early Aquaman. First Ocean Master, I think. First Deathstroke. I do own, for Teen Titans, if I had Brave and Bold 54, I would have almost everything until all the way up to the new 52. That's the only one I'm missing, and just a handful of the new Titans back in the 90s, I think that was. There's DC Comics Presents. I do own a complete DC Comics Presents. There's Teen Titans #1. I do own that whole series right there, like I just said. Second Teen Titans right there. First Wonder Girl. First Animal Man. Shazam #1. That's a double cover. First Kronos. Mystery in Space #75. First Satana. Swamp Thing #1. Doom Patrol 99. First Beast Boy. Why the Last Man #1. First Lady Blackhawk. First Dead Man. First Eclipso. First Swamp Thing. Sandman #1. Preacher #1. Ghost #1. There's my little salute to Kirby. There's Commandy #1. Demon #1. Forever People #1. New Gods #1. Miracle Man #1. Sandman #1. Would love a purple variant to that one day. Some Brave and the Bold. I do own a pretty good run of Brave and the Bold. I think I own everything from like 72 until it ended. There's Birds of Prey #8. Joker #1, Killing Joke, first print. Harley Quinn by the Alex Ross. Excuse me here if there's a lot of shakiness. I'm doing this with my camera, and I'm holding it at the same time and walking and trying to chew gum. No, I'm kidding on that last part. First Harley Quinn. This is the first Harley Quinn as far as I'm concerned. Almost got him, but if you want, there's Batman Adventures 12. Mad Love, thank you, Tom Ryan, for that one. Vengeance of Bane. Dark Knight Returns. First Catman. First Batgirl or Babs. First Man-Bat. The Jock cover. For Detective, I think I own everything from like 496 until it ends. Detective number 9. Detective #1 out of the new 52. I'll spit it out yet. First Silver Age Penguin. First Silver Age Riddler. First Poison Ivy. First Scarecrow. There's issue 200. The 227. First Ra's al Ghul. First Silver Age Two-Face. First Silver Age Riddler. Batman #1. For Batman, I own everything from 158, I think it is, until it ends, and all the way through the new 52. There's that steampunk cover to Batwoman. Neil Adams, Bloody Hand, Salvation. These are just some variants. There's the Green Lantern 9 with the Green Lantern Batman. Batman second print 608. That's the Superman RRP. Batman 612 second print. That Superman Man of Steel is a 5th print. That's the Lee Bermejo Adventures 75th. It's the Adam Hughes Supergirl. These are some Recall comics right here. Excuse me. That's the Beer Can one. That's the Elseworlds 80-page giant. That's the 1 in 25 Frank Quietly Recall. There's first Jonah Hex. There's the 614 Wonder Woman Alex Gardner variant. I do own a complete second series of Wonder Woman with all the Adam Hughes stuff and all that, so I'm happy about that. First Huntress, that's another Recall. That's the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's the Recall Marvel douche issue. San Diego Comic-Con, DuckTales, talk about a stupidly hard book to find. Astro Boy #1. Oh boy, Men in Black #1, some Spawn stuff here, black and white, 3D Mocha, Malibu Sun 13. For Spawn, I own everything from 209 and from 1 through 209. And then Witchblade #1. I own a ton of Witchblade. Saga #1 first print, Chew #1 first print, Invincible #1, Peter Panzerfaust #1, Megaton Man 3. Some people believe that to be the first Savage Dragon. I don't. I think it is Graphic Fantasy #1. There's Megaton Explosion, First Crow, Rachel Rising, San Diego Comic-Con, and X-Men. First Grundle's there. Primer 5, Harbinger 1 with the coupons, Scud #1. Some Cursed Pirate Girls, Ye Old Lore of Yore, and Cursed Pirate Girl #1. That's the Olympia Publishing, not the comics. There's that G.I. Joe, J. Scott Campbell, that's kind of popular. G.I. Joe, I know Master X Splinter just showed that. That's the one that's signed by Michael Turner from Graham Cracker. Miracle Man 15, Death of Kid Miracle, 30 Days a Night #1 first print, Evil Ernie #1, Cry for Dawn #1 first print, Liberty Meadows #1 first print, signed by Frank Cho. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is an X-Men Light. I have to fix the ballasts in it, but it should work if I fix the ballast. But regardless, that's just a badass looking X-Men Light. What else we got here? What do we got here? This is stuff here that I need to inventory, but it'll show up in most likely in some upcoming videos, that sort of a thing. This is stuff that will not show up in videos. This is, I mostly bought all this long box in the last week or so. But all sorts of, like I said, of all the stuff I buy, probably 80% of it never shows up in my videos. Just, so yeah, just tons of stuff that will never show up in the videos. This is stuff that, where is it right here? Ain't that a cool cover? I like that one. This is stuff that's been inventoried, but I need to put it into the boxes still. And if you're wondering, these tabs on here, these mean that they're variants. I saw this by Brian Wolverine, I believe is how you pronounce his name. These are just some double boxes that I'm working on filling, so these will show up in some upcoming videos, I'm sure. So if there's anyone that's interested in some of this stuff, we'll go over it later. But here's how, well, yeah, here's my DC stuff mostly, which starts right here and then goes all the way down 2 boxes. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 times 2, so 38. And then that goes down here. So there's probably another 20 or so boxes. So there's probably 60 long boxes of nothing but DC. These are some more DC right there. These are my treasuries, and these 2 tubs down here. Sorry, I store my treasuries. This is my magazine stuff. These 4 long boxes here, or short boxes. And then that's the magazine boxes. So there's 6 of them. Excuse me, I can't count. 6 magazine boxes, pretty much full of magazines. Here's, what is this? This is some, oh, okay. This is my Wizard stuff. If any of you have watched me for any length of time, you know that I love Wizard halves and that sort of thing. These are, there's a Pressman variant. There's my 3 Pressman variants plus my other one. So these are price variants. I got a lot of these from Matt, Comic Order 410. Got one of these from Weapon X. These are the Superman test logos. I got both of them right here. And then this is these are so much funds. I like these, collecting these. These are limited to like 3,000. Here's my Wizard halves. I do own all 81 of them. I don't own all the variants of them, but I do own all 81. Then these are some of my signed comics. I don't own a lot of signed comics. I will never actively go after them, but all right. Got a TV down here now, which is really cool. Never had my TV down here before, so I can watch videos down here. This is my reference stuff down here. Some statues. I don't own many toys. More reference stuff. More reference stuff. I own very, very few slab books. I think I own less than 10 of them. This one I got from Jockus Nerdius. Thieves of Thieves, number 1. And Ant, number 1. And that sort of thing. So those are my slabs. I'd like to get some suggestions on what to do with this wall here. I don't know exactly what to do with it yet. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. A couple of Fireside books up there. Love Fireside books. That's Bring on the Bad Guys and the Marvel Origins. That's the Kamiko Grendel's box set. That's the Lotus Spawn that I've shown in a few videos. Like that Batman Fear thing with the Scarecrow in it. That's pretty cool. Here's my Marvel stuff. Marvel, I go 23, I think is long. 23 long twice. And then I go all the way down from here. All the way to here. Right here. So everything from there down. So there's another probably 65 or 70 long boxes there of Marvel. Here starts my independent stuff. Right there is Image stuff and complete long box of Spawn. That's pretty much full. What else do we get? Witchblade down there. Image, Walking Dead and Invincible. Valiant stuff. Fantagraphics, Aspen, Kamiko, Dark Horse, Malibu, Kitchen Sink, Eclipse, Avatar. I try to separate it as much as I can. There's some more independent stuff. These long boxes or short boxes are all independents. That's actually a long box of miscellaneous independents right there. This I just bought. This will show up in an upcoming video, depending on when I upload this, but it may already be in a video. But this was one that was on my list for a while. I'm still looking for those 4. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I am looking for 4 particular treasuries. And that's basically it. Some people, this is my work area here. I can do stuff in. Here's my favorite wall art right here. These came from my boys for Father's Day. Handmade Father's Day stuff. Love that stuff. My superhero card, Father's Day card that I got from them. People like to know how I inventory. This is all. Sorry to keep switching back and forth, but these are none of my doubles here except for those 2 boxes there. But these here are non-doubles. These are all my collection. I do have another room that I'll show you that is specifically for doubles. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to make this 2-parters here. Is I'm going to show you how I inventory books and that sort of a thing. So, but this is my humble little man cave here. So thank you so much for taking the journey with me on this. And like I said, it's nothing spectacular, but I'm happy with it. It gives me a place to get away and escape a little bit and be a kid for a while. So this has been Crew signing off, saying look for part 2 pretty quick here. Thank you.